we know why C# is important. But how do we actually write code in Unity? In this video, we'll create a first script and make Unity print something to the console. The console is a window where you can print messages. This can be used to help you debug bugs in your code. If you don't have the console open, you can go to Window, General, and Console, or you can press Ctrl, Shift, and C. Now let's go to the project window, head over to Assets, the root folder, right-click, Create, Scripting, and there are different types of scripts that we can make. Let's just choose MonoBehaviour script for now. We will look at the other ones later. Name it Hello World. Let's double click to open it in Visual Studio. This here is the default script. This is the base template that Unity provides whenever we create a MonoBehaviour script. Okay, let's break this down briefly. We have created something called a class. We will look into what a class is later. It has a name Hello World and it inherits from MonoBehaviour. We'll look at inheritance later as well. But what MonoBehaviour does is this allows our script to be attached to game objects in Unity via the inspector. Let's create an empty game object. Let's call this test object. There are two ways to add our script. Select the object and head over to add component and type the name of our script, which is Hello World. In order to remove a script, you can click on these three dots here and then remove component. The second way to add a script would be to simply drag and drop the script file into the inspector where this blue line occurs. And there you go. Currently, the script has been attached to the test object. There are things called functions in our script, start and update. We will look at functions later, but this allows us to write code in between these two braces. And start runs once when the game begins or when this MonoBehaviour is created, which means the code that we write inside these braces will be executed only once, whereas update runs every frame, once per frame. So this may run like 60 frames per second or 70 frames per second. Depending on the target hardware, this will change. But let's not worry about that too much. Let's print a message to the console, and printing needs to be only done once. Therefore, we can write it in start. Inside start, we write Debug.Log and then give a couple of parentheses. And inside double quotes, we write hello, world. And we end a statement with semicolon. There we go. Now let's save the script. Make sure that we have attached the script to a game object. Let's open up the console and hit play. There we go. We have a message printed on our console. A quick tip, if you click on the message, it shows us exactly where it is being called. You can double click on it and it will take you to the exact line inside Visual Studio, which is cool. We just wrote our first Unity script. This is how we control Unity with C#. Next, we will learn about variables, so our game can store and use information.